Hello. I am so tired, but let me tell you that we need to clean our faces. I know you just got your kit, and I want to show you the products that you received and how to use them. The first thing that you're going to do is make your list and start showing off. Okay, the first product that you did not get was this micellar water. And this micellar water is very, very important, especially for us because we do use makeup. So we're going to use this. This is like the broom before the mop. And we're going to cleanse our face of makeup with this product. I always recommend that you get either at Dollar Tree, at Walgreens, Walmart, wherever you will get these pads. And I love these pads just because they're very easy. Look at this. Look how quickly makeup is removed with this product. So we're going to take off our makeup, our face makeup, not our eyes makeups, with, oh my goodness, with this product. Everything, this has micellars, and what this does, it's like magnets, and it will remove all makeup and all dirt. You can use this when you go to the gym. You can use this when you go to, when you're planting in the garden. Look at this. This is all without soap, okay? This is just the micellar waters that you can use every morning and every evening just because the environment dirties your face, okay? So one of the products that does come in your kit is the eye makeup remover. And this has, you can tell, two facets. And what this does, it removes eye makeup that is waterproof, anything that's waterproof, and the other facet just removes all dirt and all regular makeup. So you're going to shake it because you want both benefits. And what we're going to do is we are going to, if you have eye makeup, especially if it's waterproof, you're just going to moisten your eyes with it, and you're going to make sure that your lashes are wet. As you can see, I'm doing this very delicately because the eye makeup is very delicate. The eye area is very delicate, so we do not want to pull or puck in that area. So we're going to wet everything very well, and without even rubbing, look how great this product is. Every 5 minutes, there is one of this sold around the world. So you're going to do the top out. Look. The top goes out very delicately with your ring finger, and the bottom goes in. And the bottom goes in, preferably with your non-dominant hand. So I have taken off all my eye makeup. And now the next step that we're going to do this very delicately on the lashes because we don't want to remove our lashes. Okay, we don't want our lashes to fall off. And in fact, this hydrates your lashes. Okay, so the next step is going to be the cleanser. You have two cleansers. One has pink and one has purple. What you need to know is what kind of skin your customer has. You can do that with the profile or with your skin analyzer. And this is the pink for normal to dry, and the purple is for combination to oily. Sometimes you'll have customers that don't know their skin type, so please make sure that you ask them what is one of the things that they would like to change. So now that we have our eyes clean, you are not going to at all put this product on the eyes. Anything that she puts on her face is up and out, up and out. Nothing goes down, even the neck, up and out, up and out. And it is very important that you use quick and soft rubs, and you will notice that this has, in fact, little beads, and you can use them as gentle exfoliation for every day. This product is going to be used every morning and every evening. It doesn't matter if she does not use makeup. Every morning and every evening, she's going to use her 4-in-1 cleanser. And you make sure that she has enough amount just to cleanse her face. Today, we're doing this with a towel. At the parties, you will use the cleansing cloths, I'm sorry, and or you can have special towels, whatever you wish. But make sure that nobody uses anybody else's towels, okay, or anybody else's facial cloth. I like to do it to my customers with very warm water first, so that they can feel that it is a soothing and calming experience and that the pores are opening, okay? So make sure that the face is clean. And now we're going to go to the next step. Okay, you have 2 products in your kit that are the microdermabrasion. And what I like to do, I like to explain what this does, and I like to put it on one hand. Because what I do is you have the charcoal mask, which I will have them try on half their face. You can do it on the whole face. You can do it on half the face, whatever is best for you. I like to do it on half the face so that she can feel a difference. Okay, so I'm going to do it on half the face and the nose, because the nose is very impressing. Oh my goodness, she's going to love the way it looks on her nose. I'm going to do this here. Okay, why do I do it on half her face? Because I want her to compare the difference of how the skin looks and feels once she has exfoliated with the mask, okay? The microdermabrasion is awesome, awesome. But you're starting new, and I don't want you to have any bad experiences. So I would recommend that if you know the skin type and you have done the skin analyzer and it says to do the microdermabrasion, feel free to do it. But if you're not certain about any allergies or any delicate skin, if she tells you she has delicate skin, please don't do the microdermabrasion on her face yet until you really try. So what we're going to do, the microdermabrasion, we're going to try it only on one hand, because she is going to flip when she sees the difference between the hands. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of microderm, the first step, the refining step. We're going to put it on the hand, not wet or anything, and we're going to tell her to do a massage on her hand. And that's exactly what she's going to do. You're going to explain that she feels that's gritty, that's aluminum oxide crystals. And what that does, it removes 1 or 2 layers of skin. And because it removes that layers of skin, it will cleanse the pore inside, because you're really round and they're diamond shaped. And because it removes that layer of skin, it will actually help reduce the very fine lines and help reduce any stains that they might have on their face. So this is what they're going to do, and make sure that she does it even if she wants on her wrist. And if anybody has a tattoo, make sure that they do it on half of their tattoo, because this is a great product to relive the site of a tattoo. Why? Because it is removing dead skin cells. As we are women, we have cells, and just like we get our periods, we have cells that they're born, they grow, they die, and they're supposed to fall out by themselves, but sometimes they just don't fall out. So we have to help it, our skin, to remove those dead skin cells, and at the same time, it will remove our dull skin. So as this is working on her hand, you must explain to her that, or to the person, that this, when it's done on the face, it has to be done with a wet face. It cannot be done like this with a dry skin. So usually they have their towels, which they have cleansed their face with, and I tell them to cleanse their hand. And to wait until their hand dries. So I tell them it's normal if it gets a little red because you are scrubbing it. And I tell her, blow on your hand, blow on your hand. And then I give her just a little dot, not much, just a little dot of the pore minimizer. Why do we give her the pore minimizer? Because we have mistreated the skin with the refined product, but then we are going to renew the skin with the pore minimizer, and it will give the skin softness again, okay? So once the skin is dry, I tell her to compare both skins. And even right now, I'm sure that you're going to tell me that this hand is lighter than this hand. It looks softer. It looks nicer. I don't know if you see it, but I see it. And usually I tell them to try it on their face, and they will always tell me that the hand that we did the microdermabrasion with is usually more softer. So the next step that I'm going to do is take off this mask. What I like to do, and once you start getting more products in your, I only wanted to show you what we have in the kit, but I do highly recommend that you get satin lips and satin hands. And at this time, while the mask is drying, explain what the satin lips and the satin hands do. The satin lips, it's the same process of exfoliation because you can't use the same exfoliations of the face on the lips because the lips are so delicate. So I do the satin lips, the first step, and then I do the first two steps of the satin hands. And then I send them to the bathroom. Right now, this is not dry enough, but once it dries, you can tell the pores, where the pores are, and you can tell how the dirt and the oil are being sucked out, literally, by this mask. This mask will take out twice its weight in dirt and in how do you say it? Oh, sebum that we create. So it will clean the pores profoundly. So as it dries, when it's really dry, I give them a wet hot towel, moisten your face because I don't want her pulling and tugging. And then up and out, just take it off. Up and out, take it off. Up and out, take it off. Wet, up and out, take it off. Okay, so as they're cleaning their face, this is like peppermint patty, like a friend of mine says. And what this does, it cleanses the pores and it cleanses the skin so nicely. And even you can tell right now the difference between this side that I did the mask. I feel that it's lighter and that it looks a lot softer. It definitely feels softer. And then this side, you still see it a bit opaque, okay? You see the skin is still dull, more dull than this side, okay? Even though I do this regularly. Okay, so the next part is a little tricky, and I want you to know that we have already used the cleanser. Now there's two steps more that we're going to use, okay? First, we're going to use the night serum, And then we're going to use the moisturizer. Again, with the moisturizer, you have a pink one and a purple. So make sure that you're giving the customer the correct one. For the night, we're going to be using this product, and it is the Night Recovery System, and that's exactly what it is. I tell them to put it on all their skin, and one of the things that I like doing is also putting it on my neck. Okay, so the nighttime recovery, what it does, it actually does that, recovers your skin during the night. Because during the night, as we sleep, our skin is actually, our pores are opening. So what we're doing is we are feeding the skin. At the same time, we are giving it time to recover from all the stressors of the day. So this has vitamins and this has vitamins that will burst when they come out, and that will deliver instant recovery for your skin. So this is very important to use at night. And the next step that we're going to use is our moisturizer, which is an antioxidant moisturizer, and it fights against free radicals. And not only that, it will keep your skin moisturized for 12 hours. So you're going to use that day and night. And using it day and night, you will have 12 hours in the morning and 12 hours in the evening to be able to have your skin moisturized. Remember, moisturization and oils are not the same thing. So we're going to be using our moisturizer day and night. So nighttime, because it's nighttime, we use our cleanser, we use our nighttime recovery, and our moisturizer. But during the day, there's another product that you're going to use, and you're going to substitute the night for the day and the daytime defender. And it defends because what it does, it has SPF 30, and you're going to be using this as the last step. So during the night, we're going to use this one in the middle. During the day, we're going to use the day defender, the daytime defender during the day. So I hope that this is clear on what you're going to start doing with your kit. And during the day, I highly recommend that you put the foundation on, even if she wants to take it right off. Why? Because most women think that foundation feels very heavy until they try our CC creams and until they try our foundations. You have 5 foundations, 5 CC creams in your kit, and let me tell you that one of them is going to fit your customer. It doesn't matter her skin color. That will go to tones higher and 2 tones lower, and it's just magical. So I'm not going to put foundation right now, but I would be light to medium during the winter and medium to deep during the summer. So if you have any questions, please just put them in the chat or talk to your recruiter or your director. And let me tell you that you've got this. You've got this. You can do this. Enjoy the journey and enjoy all the opportunities that Mary Kay has for you. You also have a mascara. So once she has her foundation on, put a little mascara and keep on going, girl. You've got a roll-up sold right there. Have a nice day. Bye.